Hey YouTube, it's Fun Decks Are Us. This is Jake. I'm going to be posting my Monarch build today. Some of the stuff in this deck, my friend gave me the idea to run. I made this deck to test it out and how it would do in the present format. And so far, it hasn't been doing too bad. Like, on Saturday, I went 2-2 in the tournament. And on Thursday, the last Thursday, I tied for first place for the tournament because the store was closing and we didn't have enough time to do another round because the tournament went too late, I guess. But I'll just get to the main point of the deck. It's gonna be the Monarchs. Everyone knows you're in 3 Kaias. So you're on 3 Kaias. Staple in every Monarch deck, you have to run 3. If you're not running 3, you should probably get a third one and run 3. My build, I run 3 Ryza. Some people choose to run 2 Ryza, but I love Ryza. It's my favorite of the Monarchs because it puts basically a dead card to the top of their deck. So if they have like a like a dead field spell, if like you're facing GKs, they don't have anything, you just put Necro Valley to the top of the deck and you win basically. Then I run 1 Mobius, Spanish First Edition. It's gotta be Spanish First Edition, otherwise you can't make the deck. Alright, I run the 1 Mobius because if I can get him out, I can blow up like a Macrocosmos or a D-Fisher that's out there. Or I can blow up field spells. And then I run double Lad. Lad's too good not to run in the deck. You can pump out 2 tributes so easy in this deck, so why not run it? Oh, and another thing, guys, that was the end of the tributes, but once Slifer comes out, I'm going to be probably maining 1 Slifer the Sky Dragon because his effect is busted as all hell. So I'm going to be maining 1 Slifer when it comes out. And then I got 3 Treeborn Frog. Some people run 2, I run 3 just because to me it's not really a dead draw because it can stall for 1 turn, take an attack for me, or I can discard it for Swap Frog. So I can get the special summon and tribute for Lad. So I really don't think it's a dead draw at all. I actually like to draw Treeborn Frogs, unlike some people just hate drawing them. And then 3 swap standard in a frog deck, or frog monarch. This isn't really a frog monarch deck, it's more of a froggy chaos. You'll see once I get to the later monsters. I run 2 dupe, searches out swap frogs or Treeborn Frogs depending on what my first turn hand looks like. And my favorite of the frogs, the Roman Totem. I just like how he's got his little sword. I believe they censored it because he's not holding the sword. There's no sword in there, but Japanese one there's a sword, so I might get Japanese ones and use Japanese ones. This is the stop attacks. It's got 1 Gores. You run no spells and traps, so Gores is pretty good. Then we got 3 Battle Fader. We run 3 Fader because some of you guys may know that this deck is very vulnerable to Bottomless and Warning. So if they Warning or Bottomless your Monarch, you really don't have a monster out there. So Battle Fader will save you, and then you can tribute that in the Treeborn for your Lad next turn. That's mainly why I like the Battle Fader. Then we got the 3 Effect Veiler. 3 Effect Veiler because it's more, like I said, it's more of a chaos build. You got the 3 Effect Veiler because you can't really run a deck without Effect Veiler, and since Fishborg's gone, we don't really have a 1-star tuner, so if you're facing a deck that this is basically dead in, you can normal summon it and go into Formula Synchron, which is kind of funny. Then we got the 3 Tour Guide, and then the 1 Sangan for like the basic Chaos Engine, 3 Effect Veiler, 3 Tour Guide, and a Sangan. And plus we have the 2 light and darkness dragons. Those are lights too. And that, like, for some of you that don't know that, they're not considered darks while they're in the grave. So we can basically have extra light targets. And not much to say about them. It's tour guide. 1 BLS. Hope this doesn't get banned. I do not see it getting banned because does it look like Konami is banning any boss monsters anymore? Like, they hit Earth instead of, they could have hit Master Hyperion to 1 and the deck would have been dead, but they hit Earth. And I really don't see them hitting boss monsters anymore. They put Judge and Dragon to 3, and that's really one of the only reasons why Lightsworns were any good is because Judge and Dragon. I just don't understand why people aren't running Lightsworns anymore, because I still think they're pretty boss. But now I get to the spells. 1 Foolish, 2 Econ. Econ plays, that's all I have to say. Tribute Treeborn, 1 game. Pot recycles your tributors. 2 Pod Duality, it's good for the turns that you have a Battle Fader in hand, or Gores, because then you don't have to get Treeborn, and then you can add some tributes to the hand. And then the staple, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm. I'm going to show you guys the extra deck. I'm going pretty fast because I don't like to go over, like, I don't like getting close to 15 minutes. But my first, most of these are Exceeds because we only have 1 tuner, but Degusto Phoenix. He's really good when you combo him with, where is my favorite? You combo him with Ryza, and you can pump out, 2-star, rank 2s, like, every turn. So, you can go into this guy and kind of win the game with Ryza. You detach 1 material basically to target 1 wind monster in the field. That's Ryza, and it can attack twice every single battle phase. It's not just till the end of the turn. So you can go summon Ryza to try to bait out anything, and then you can go Degusto, a Phoenix, and then target him. So now he can attack twice. And the next turn, you get your Treeborn Frog back, tribute for another Ryza, target the other Ryza. Now you can deal basically 96 each turn, basically, if they're open. Because all your Ryzas can attack twice forever. So, we got 1 of him. 2 Gachi Gachi for the rank 2s. Sorry for the glare. Gachi Gachi boosts all your monarchs up to 28 when he's summoned, and then you make a Mega Lad, so you can basically negate 6 times, I think. No, you can negate 5 times. I had to remember, like, his defense and all that. And if you pump out 2 and then summon Lad, it's basically a uber Mega Lad, because then you can negate 6 times. And then, so that's it for the rank 2s. We'll move those up there, or over here, so you guys can still see them. Rank 3s, Zen Mains, Levier, Acid Golem, Leviathan, Giga Brilliant. And they're rank 3s, not much to say. When you run Tour Guide, you kind of have to run all the good rank 3s. He boosts your monarchs up. He's good to put the dark in the graveyard if you need it. 3k. I usually go into him more than any of these. I go into this to get remove from play frogs back, or I can take their monster. Wind up Zen Main's staple protects itself, blows up stuff on the field. We all know. Now rank 4s, we run 1 Utopia. You can't really go into rank 4s. But if you can go Levier, basically first turn, like the beginning of the turn, you get Treeborn, Econ, take their level 4, Tour Guide, Levier, get 1 of the remove from play level 4s back, and then stack up for Utopia. That's how you would go into Utopia in this deck. But that's one of our rank 4s. Then we got C number Utopia, because we go Econ plays, and if they summon up Utopia, we can go Econ. and take their Utopia and stack this up so they don't get it back next turn. And then 6, we don't have any 5s. Rank 6, Exabeetle. I would like to use Forced Focus or Photon Strike Bouncer, but I love his ability. It's basically a Scrap Dragon that this deck can put out consistently. It's the only reason I won against Scraps, because I faced Scraps and it was like the hardest matchup ever. And I went to this guy, sent this Scrap Dragon to the graveyard, then attacked the game, which was pretty boss. And then Fusions, 1 Chimera attack. This one's all bent up, I don't know why. But 1 Chimera attack. Synchros, Formula, Stardust, and Shooting Star Dragon. Like, I was originally running this guy, this butterfly thing, but since I can't get level 4s out that easy, I decided to take it out, and I put Shooting Star in there, because you can go into Formula so easy. Then if he survives, you can go summon your Monarch, remove from play, or return their stuff, then Synchro into Stardust Dragon, then Monster Reborn Formula, and then Synchro into Shooting Star. I've done it twice so far. I really like that combo. But that's basically the extra deck. And I'll just go a quick run through the side deck, just so you guys don't have to make your own side deck, because making a side deck for this deck is really difficult, because you can't side in anything that normal decks do, like Prohibition, Roll of the Cree, and all that. But basically, when you're siding, you want to take out the tour guides, depending on what deck you're playing. If you're playing like Rabbit, they'll usually side in macro, so you want to side in heavy tributes. You side in double Jinzo to get rid of their macros and their traps, and then you side in double Death Spirit to clear their field. You take out the 3 tour guide, and then the BLS. You take out the BLS. You want to keep Sandgate in there, because he searches for almost anything in your deck. And then we said 1 Max C, because any plussing in this deck is good. Stops windups. I haven't faced any windups, so I haven't really needed more than 1. But I usually set this into a deck that can special summon more than twice per turn. So when they set, like on Scraps, I set it in. He summoned Chimera, dropped the Max C, draw, Synchro, draw. Then I destroyed it, then I drew again because he special summons the Scrap Dragon. And then another for Rabbits, we set in 2 Snowmans, because most decks can't get over the 19 right away, so they don't expect it. They just think it's going to be a frog. So I just destroy something and then tribute it next turn. And then, since we can't side in Imperial Iron Wall, we side in 2 Ghost Destroyer for the Dragon matchup, because they can't remove cards. And then we side in 2 Soul Exchange to get rid of all the stuff that contributes to the field. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, hit skill gens, and 2 Chain Disappearance. Doesn't conflict with Treeborn Frog, because you set then activate it the next turn. And these are mainly for Rabbit, because we can target the thing as a tribute, and then we can tribute it. If I don't negate it, they usually negate it, so then we can just tribute with Frog. But if you like this build, guys, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about my deck. What you want to see me do next. I know I've promised you guys Battery Man. I'll probably get it up today. It's actually complete now, so I'll work on posting that today. I'll have Watts up in a couple weeks. Still got to get some of the cards, but thank you guys for watching my videos, and see you later.